Listen, much like I ain't had time to be messing with my leave out to film this here video, ain't nobody got time to be trying to put together an outfit, which is why I am going to show you some easy AF winter outfit ideas that you can likely recreate with things that you already have in your closet. And if you can't, there's stuff in the description box that's linked where you know you can get some things to help you create looks. And when I say easy, I mean easy. You'll look fly, put together, and you'll get dressed fast. And you can do this. Yes, you. And I'll give you tips on how to pull off each look based on your body type. A little bit of styling tricks here and there to help you look your best. Let it go. Let's get started with outfit number 1. And it is what I like to call the elevated errands look. Now, the idea with the elevated errands look is to look like, oh, what, this outfit? Oh, I just threw this on. When actually, you put some effort into it. Just a little bit of effort, because we're not trying to be all, high maintenance. We want low maintenance, high style payoff. So let's construct this outfit bit by bit. Now, we all know you can't, a lot of us can't just throw things on and just call it an outfit. We need to be strategic, especially when it comes to things like proportion and balance. Now, if you remember, there was a series, I think it was mostly popular on TikTok, but it might have been brought over here on YouTube, where it was like, is it a look or is she just skinny? Where people, dug deep into whether or not a certain person's outfit really hit because it's cute and then other people can recreate it, or if the person that's wearing the outfit just looked cute because they were skinny. Listen, certain items just don't hit the same on different body types. To pull off this look, you start with a simple yet stylish base that suits your body type. And like I mentioned before, you want to be mindful of proportions and balance. And by that I mean, if one part is voluminous, you might want to strongly consider making sure that something else in the outfit is more form-fitting, because if you add something voluminous on something that's already voluminous, it can add some visual bulk to your frame. Sometimes when we're bigger or curvier, or parts of us are bigger or curvier, you want to hide and drown yourself in bigger clothing. However, I want you to not. Something more form-fitting, and obviously by that it doesn't mean that everything has to be skin tight or too small, but something that is more form-fitting is likely going to suit your body better. Now, like I said, adding something voluminous to an area that is already voluminous is going to add visual bulk, visual weight, and that's a good thing if that's what you intended to do. And if it wasn't what you intended to do, that's a big nah. A lot of these elevated errands look do tend to incorporate sweatsuits, but you gotta be mindful, very important, proportions and balance. A baggy sweatsuit, the top is baggy and the bottom is baggy, can kind of give off the vibes like you just rolled out of bed and came through. I would say if you're keen on wearing sweats, maybe you wear your sweatpants with a more form-fitting top, or you wear a sweatshirt with a more form-fitting pant, or perhaps you do more of a jogger, so maybe more of like a slim-fitting jogger than something super baggy on the bottom, mix it up, depending on how you want to balance your frame. Now, the next element to this is obviously, you gotta put a coat on it in winter. But when you're looking for a coat, I would say to go for something that's more of a statement coat, right? The juxtaposition of the more casualness of your inner pieces, your outfit, obviously, and a dressier coat will make your outfit more interesting. Because think about it, like if you could just put on, a big baggy sweatshirt and put on a big baggy vest, it's like, it's just giving big and baggy. And also when it comes to your outerwear, you want to be mindful of the lines that are created and how these lines make your body look. So for instance, horizontal lines can shorten and widen. Horizontal line going this way, it can shorten and widen. Now, that's great if you have an area that you're looking to shorten and widen. Not so great if that horizontal line is hitting at the widest area that you actually are trying to minimize. So keep that in mind. That especially comes into play when you're wearing a coat with the length of the coat. Where that coat hits, it can cut off some visual length. So you want to be able to make sure that you're perfectly balanced in proportion. However, when it comes to vertical lines, those lengthen and narrow. Then when it comes to diagonal lines, those divide and they also can make something look a bit leaner. And you can also find diagonal lines not just in, actual diagonal lines drawn on a pattern, but diagonal lines also come in wrap styles as well as ruching. And now the last part in putting this outfit together is adding the accessories. And these are especially amazing because some of these accessories that you can wear in the wintertime, like hats, although, this is a turban that I was kind of turned to the side because, I wasn't trying to get all up in here. And this is especially especially amazing because, you know, accessories like hats help to camouflage things like, you know, bad hair day, or you're running short on time, you need to get up and get out of there and look cute. Also, don't forget about earmuffs. Earmuffs are probably one of my favorite winter accessories. Not only do they, keep your ears warm, but they can add another element of texture to your outfit. Depending on the colors that you're wearing, that could be a nice pop of color or to contrast with something that you have on in your outfit. And it just looks cute. It looks cute and it keeps you warm. So function and fashion. Statement sunglasses and statement handbags are also important elements for this look. They add an element of effort and style to the look because remember, we're wearing an elevated errands look. So you're doing a lot with the casual and you want to be able to elevate it a little bit more. So these more structured accessories help to kind of give some credibility to your outfit, if you will. Ditto with the shoes. You can wear sneakers, you can wear boots, you can wear over the knee boots, whatever your heart desires, as long as, you know, you keep your feet warm. And even if you don't want to keep your feet warm, who am I to, you know, stop you? Me, I need my feet to be warm. But one thing that you want to look out for when adding any type of shoe to this look is, again, you got to look at where the lines are hitting. What are they doing to your overall look? Are they shortening you where you don't want to be shortened? Are they lengthening you where you don't want to be lengthened? You gotta keep these things in mind. Now, when it comes to shoes can tend to add horizontal lines that can kind of shorten you and break up your look. So for instance, if you have on high top sneakers, if you have on knee boots, if you have on like an ankle boot, these are all things that create horizontal lines that can cut off your visual length. Now, it's not a deal breaker. You may have to add another layer to your outfit to further elongate, but you know, keep in mind where these horizontal lines are going to hit. So what do you think of the elevated errands look? Would you rock it? Are you like, nah, that's not me? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you check out the description box because I'm going to add a couple of pieces that you can add to create this look. However, please shop your closets first, because if you know, I don't mind you using my links because they're the affiliate links. I get a little commission off of it. It goes back into the channel. You know, it's like a win-win situation. But however, I still want you to shop your closet first. Now, outfit number 2, the cropped jacket. Now, don't you click off this video. Now remember, there are ways that we can rock things that may not seem like they make sense for the weather, because this is the time of year where you can put a lot of your layers on underneath, you know? You put your, do they still sell long johns? I don't know, I haven't seen long johns in a while. I feel like we've elevated from long johns and you're getting things like the Uniqlo Heat Tech. I think Skims just came out with something recently. I've maybe one Skims outfit that I got for Christmas. And other than that, I don't really, you know, buy into Skims. So you guys let me know if you've tried those, what your thoughts are, you know, let us know in the comments. But there's even like no name things that you can get off of Amazon that like fleece lined leggings and things like that you can put underneath your outfit so that, you know, maybe you are wearing a mini skirt, but you're warm as hell because like you got 10 pairs of stockings on. Now, of course, there are going to be times during the season that call for a longer coat, but hey, when there are times to call for a shorter coat, this is how you're going to do it. And I love that this look can be dressed up or you can dress it down, as we're seeing from the examples that are flashing across the screen. Make sure you pay attention to the screen, you know? Because not only am I saying some things, but some things is going on all up and through. Now, the thing with crop jackets is that they create horizontal lines higher up on your body than your other coats will, because hello, they are cropped. Now, as you just learned, as we just talked about in the first outfit, horizontal lines shorten and widen. So you want to pay attention to where that crop jacket is hitting. If it's hitting you on an area that is your widest and you're not looking to make that area look bigger, then you're gonna have to, you know, do some adjustments with your outfit, and let's talk about that. So by that I mean, if you have wider hips and you're not looking to emphasize them, you rather, you know, balance them, you don't want your crop jacket to hit you where your hips are at their widest. This also doesn't mean that if you have wider areas that you have to forego crop jackets altogether. No, you just have to be more strategic and thoughtful with your styling. So a way that you can wear this if you have wider hips and you're looking to downplay the size of your hip, what you do is you avoid the jackets that hit you right at your hips where they're the widest, and look for something that crops up a little bit higher. Then you're gonna add another layer, another element, where you're gonna have a shirt that is longer than the crop jacket, but that shirt is going to fall below your hips. Hopefully my editor finds me some good pictures. I feel like you could find Like you'll find good pictures out there. Now, another element that comes into play when you're wearing a crop jacket is your torso. So if you have a shorter torso and you're looking to balance and elongate your torso, you don't want to wear a crop jacket and then have these over the knee boots and then a jacket stuffed in there. Like, that is going to completely swallow your torso, and if that's not what you want to do, then don't do that. Now, one way you could get away with that though is if it's a monochromatic look, because monochromatic looks, when you're wearing something all one color, they tend to kind of trick the eye into going like this. So the eye's like, oh, I don't know where to land. So it kind of tricks the eye into thinking that you're one long vertical line. And remember, vertical lines make things look longer and leaner. What do you think of the crop jacket look? Let me know in the comments. And as always, with all of these outfits, I'll link some items that you can, use to recreate your look. But again, like I always say, shop your closet first. Now, okay, you got me. Outfit 3 is not an outfit per se, but it's something that you can add to the look of your outfit. And it is these faux fur hats, especially a statement faux fur hat. Right now, the wide, oversized faux fur bucket hat seems to be trending. So, and when something's trending, you can find it in stores way easier than when something's not trending. Because, when things are trending, the stores are trying to hop on that and, try to get your money or whatever. I actually really love the look of the bucket faux fur hat. It just, to me, especially when it's done in something where it's a different color, maybe it's a really cool print. I like it because it adds texture to your outfit. And when you can add different textures to your outfit, it makes your outfit more interesting. Trapper hats fall into this as well. I got a trapper hat. Oh, that trapper hat has got to be about 8 years old, maybe a little bit older than that by now. I haven't worn it in like a year or two because it just hasn't gotten that cold yet in New York during the winter. Last winter, forget it. Last winter had its cold days, but not cold enough for me to wear that hat. Anyhow, which brings me to another point about me and wearing hats. If you have a big head like me, right? Now, my head is big without wigs, weaves, and even if I, have my 4C hair braided all the way down slack against my scalp, it's giving Hetty Murphy, So don't be afraid to shop in the men's section, because I have, shopped the men's section and then had to get 2XL sized hats from the men's section because, a lot of these standard women's sized hats just do not fit my head. And this might be, beneficial to you if you have a normal sized head, but, you tend to wear wigs and weaves and other big hairstyles that, kind of make it a little hard to get the hat down. Now, when picking out a statement hat, and any statement item for that matter, but we're specifically talking about statement hats right now, you want to pick something that stands out, but is still going to go with at least 5 other looks in your closet. So you gotta have 5 other looks in your mind first before you're able to splurge on this statement hat, because otherwise then you're gonna buy a hat for one outfit. Seems excessive, but who am I to judge? Also, break out a color wheel when you're thinking about which color to get in these statement hats, because you can also add some element of interest to your outfit by having something that's a certain color. And how the color wheel comes into play is that you're able to pick out colors of your statement hats that complement the colors that you normally wear. So you're not gonna be, out here with a hat that just don't match anything else that you have and just looking strange. So, I'm gonna link some statement hats that you can shop, and I'll put it in the description, so make sure you check that out. Now, speaking of color, which we just talked about that like 10 seconds ago. If you want to look like your outfits are made for you, you want to look more vibrant, more fashionable, you need to make sure you're getting this right about the colors that you pick. I'm talking all about what this is in my Your Best Colors playlist. I'm gonna link it here. Click on that and check it out, and I'll see you in it.